Her mother's voice slid through the phone like grease. His just more exciting. Those were her exact words. I only asked why my name wasn't on the updated itinerary. I paid for that trip. $30,000. Luxury suites. Camelback desert safaris. Tasting menus from Michelin chefs. Our anniversary reset. A do-over. But she said it like I was an obligation. Said it like I was invisible. A minute later, Olivia, my wife, texted, "Don't exaggerate. It's just one seat." But it wasn't. Not when the new seat belonged to him. Michael, her ex. The one she promised was irrelevant. The one she swore was behind her. The one I told her to keep out of our lives. Not on the same plane. Not in the same suite. Not with my wife. I turned down the trip because of her brother. Narcissistic. Cruel. Always trying to dominate a room. I told her I couldn't fake laughter on a 10-hour flight. That was it. Now I was replaced. And Michael. He was fun. She didn't know I already saw the messages. 2 weeks earlier. A pop-up on her iPad while she was showering. Still thinking about me. Michael. His name lit up like a flare. I didn't open it. Just stared. Branded it into memory. That was the fracture point. Before and after. She came out laughing. Towel wrapped. Kissed my cheek like we weren't on fire. I kissed her back. Memeizing how betrayal looked on her body. That night I lay awake. Counting her breaths. Even. Calm. While something quiet and unholy rooted inside me. I didn't confront. I calculated. Strategic stillness. She became cautious. But not cautious enough. Switched to private apps. Telegram. Signal. Even Instagram. She forgot the plan was in my name. I had access. Metadata. Backups. Cloud syncs. Everything. Midnight messages. Lowercase confessions. You made me feel alive again. Photos I took. Morocco. Last spring. Now rebranded as longing. He called her. She answered. So I started archiving. Each screenshot titled. Dated. Stored. Not to confront. To confirm. And then came the line that ended all doubt. Buried in their trip thread. Wonder what your mom will say when she sees me in your room. That was my room. My bed. And she was handing it to him. I sent one email. No subject. No words. Just a folder titled, "In case you pretend I didn't know." She opened it across the kitchen. I watched her face drain. Hands shaking. No denial. No excuses. Just a whisper. "You weren't supposed to see that." I nodded. Not at her. At myself. Because that sentence. That was the one I waited for. The soft detonation of a lie collapsing. I poured out my coffee. Turned back. "How long were you going to keep lying?" She blinked like I'd spoken in tongues. It wasn't planned. I laughed. An honest sound for the first time in weeks. 3 days later, she left anyway. Still lying. Still minimizing. Still acting like Michael was a harmless friend. Blamed her mother. Blamed the seating chart. I didn't fight. I carried her bags. Drove her to the airport. Kissed her forehead like a eulogy. Then I cut the strings. She didn't know I cancelled every luxury. Limo rides. Lounges. Butlers. Now they'd queue like the rest. She didn't know I locked the hotel payments in escrow. Waiting for my approval. Which never came. She didn't know I messaged Michael's fiancé. Yes, he was engaged. Apparently, deletion wasn't his strong suit either. Their Dubai fantasy imploded in a hotel lobby. They flew back on different flights. Different rows. A week later, her mother messaged me. "You vindictive bastard." I replied. "He more fun." No reply. She hasn't returned. That's fine. Locks changed. Closets cleared. Photos gone. Now, the silence is a scalpel. Precise. Final. Absolute. I sleep better alone. No ghosts in the sheets. No lips wrapped in lies. People say revenge doesn't fix things. That's a lie. It doesn't fix them. But it rebuilds you. Because when someone smiles while stabbing you, There's only one cure. Make sure they never forget what they lost. She thought I left because I was weak. She never realized. I left so she'd never stop looking over her shoulder. And she won't. Not now. Not ever.